I didn't want to have to make this video. Just kidding, I really did. I've been having a lot of fun making YouTube videos recently, but it was really funny to be able to do that stupid YouTuber apology thing. So first things first, let's address the title of the video. Did I fail the YouTube challenge that I set up for myself? The answer is, yeah, I did. I did fail it. Am I upset that I failed it? Absolutely not. In fact, probably the opposite, and there's a couple reasons why. For those who don't know, last week I started a brand new challenge here on YouTube to try to revive my YouTube channel. It was something that I'd been sort of talking about a bit, and my friend Ethan reached out to me and he was like, it'd be kind of cool if you set up a challenge where you try to do 2 YouTube videos every week for the next 4 weeks. I went 8 videos, that's pretty easy, I can probably do that. Just not really understanding why I was doing it yet. And that disconnect actually added a bunch of stress to me because I was like, oh my God, I have to do this. If I don't do this, I'll feel bad. Which honestly, if you're ever doing anything, especially creatively, just so you don't feel bad, that's not a really great motivation. Something that's a necessity, like if I had to pay my bills by going to the job that I didn't like, every now and then we have to approach some of those challenges. And it sucks and it's unfair and I don't like that people have to do that. And in those types of circumstances where it's a necessity that I do that, I will push myself through that level of stress to go do that thing. However, as a YouTuber who gets to work for myself and am very privileged in that regard and am really grateful to everyone who's allowed me to do that, I don't have to do that. I don't have to set up a imaginary challenge that makes me feel guilty if I don't do it. Shame can be a very good motivator for some people, but I am someone who kind of is not motivated by that. I'm not motivated by negative feelings and opinions of things. I'm someone who most of the time when I engage with the world, it's because it's something I want to do with the time that I do have available. So this little challenge that I set up with Ethan actually in a big way helped me realize that I don't need to add another layer of stress to what I already find to be a fairly stressful schedule. It also made me appreciate and realize that I've been doing so much work this whole time. I stream all the time. I stream multiple times a week, 3 to 4 to 5 times a week, if I can make it work. In between those times, I'm sending out voice acting auditions all the time. I'm doing voice acting work all the time, and it's awesome. It's been really fun. It's been really cool. So why upset that balance by creating this artificial set of rules to force me to do something that I might not be feeling up to in the moment? Now, I know that this has been coming across as me being like, here's all these reasons as to why I'm not gonna do YouTube, but it's actually the opposite. It wasn't the challenge that was spurring me forward. It wasn't the challenge that was encouraging me or enticing me to do more YouTube stuff. The thing that did that, as corny and cliche as this sounds, is the fact that I had a friend who wanted to discuss this with me. When Ethan reached out and he was like, I think this would be a cool idea for your challenge, I think the thing that actually got sparked was, wow, I have a friend who believes I can do this thing, but also wants to push me through this anxiety and this sort of hesitation that I've had for so long, thinking that every YouTube video that I have to put out has to be this big, gigantic, monumental, like magnum opus. And that's just simply not the case. Much like I said in my last YouTube video that was fully unedited, a lot of the times, things that are going to be put out on the internet are not perfect. They start that way, and sometimes they end that way. And that's okay. And that sort of comfort, knowing that like just making should be the motivation. Just wanting to create should be the motivation, not some arbitrary, you have to do this stuff. And there's this person who believes that I can do that. That's really cool. That's something that is pushing me to actually be more excited to make YouTube videos. I am fully back in it. I've recorded 3 separate YouTube videos that I just haven't had the time to edit yet, but I had a blast making them. And those are almost ready to go, and they'll just go up whenever they have to go up. But I'm really excited. I'm really fully locked in again. I'm so ready to make YouTube videos again. This has been a very cool experience for me because I think like old me, especially like pre-therapy me, would have taken it as a failure. I would have gotten down on myself. I would have told myself, I'm not good enough. I'm not deserving of the support that I even have. But this time, it's been the opposite. I have been so grateful to see some usernames in the comments that I thought had left the community years ago, who are still rooting me on and believe in me. I'm getting very excited to see usernames that I recognize from my Twitch chat or from other places on the internet where I interact with all of you. It's been so freaking cool. And then on top of all of that, and I don't know if he's ever gonna make it through the entirety of one of my YouTube videos, but thank you to Ethan. Like, seriously, we have been very close friends for so long, and this is something that I needed, that little push without the added pressure of shame or guilt, and Ethan gave me that. And that's something that a true friend should be able to do, and it's something that I am just going to be eternally grateful if I really stick to this, if I continue to do this thing that I am currently feeling so excited to do again. So yeah, really, this has been an awesome experience, and those of you who are, you know, very understanding, like, I did warn you that these were mainly gonna be vlogs in the beginning as I just got back on the saddle again, you know? There's gonna be a lot of yapping, there's gonna be a lot of neurotic rambling, and I hope you're ready for that because it's still a part of me. It's still part of me that I wanna share and I've decided to make into content. So as long as you're with me on that stuff, as long as you understand the logic, I hope that people are okay with the fact that I'm not sticking to the schedule, but I will let you know. Again, I have tons of stuff in the pipeline. I will be putting up videos much more regularly than I did before, and I'm having a blast. I'm having a really good time. Again, I hope this video is something that can, like, maybe motivate people to not think about just like everything I have to put out is manicured and polished and perfect, because that's really just not the reality of a creative process. You workshop stuff, you try things out, and sometimes it flops. Sometimes it falls flat on its face. The last video that I put up with no editing, I thought that people were gonna think that was kind of cool, and some of you did, which is great, and I'm really grateful for that. But overall, that did not do as well as I wanted it to do, and that's okay. Instead of getting down on myself, I'm patting myself on the back for even getting it up at all. And that is the true spirit of creation. You created. That's it. I have a very quick update. I mean, I might as well tack it on in this vlog. My game, or not my game, but the game that I am a protagonist voice in, Summer Haze Glory Days, coming out on Steam very, very soon. But the demo, if you want to play that, is coming out on July 22nd. So just in a couple days from when I'm putting up this video, for instance. And I'll probably be streaming it over my Twitch channel, but I highly implore you to wishlist it. I'll put a link to the Steam page in the description so you can do that if you'd like to support the dev. Very, very small dev team, very dedicated to making quality games, and I'm just so excited to share my work as well. But yeah, that's it. That's gonna be the whole video. Sorry it's going up so late, but again, things will go up when they go up. When I have time. In the meantime, I'm patting myself on the back for being as productive as I've been. You know, under the circumstances of the world being on fire all the time, I'm still doing streams. I'm still doing voice acting. I'm still progressing towards my goals. I've kept up a steady workout routine recently. It's been really awesome. I've been reading again. A lot of really good things are going on in my life, and I'd like to appreciate those and not stress myself out while also rediscovering my joy and my love for making videos. This has been awesome. So thank you for making it awesome. And yeah, anyway, that's all I gotta say. That's all I had to say in this video. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. So goodbye. Don't miss me too much because I'll be back again soon. Okay, bye.